What is up, everybody? Strong lead hook and Grizzy here, back at it with some Elden Ring and some chill Neo 2. And we're just picking up after where we left off from last time, minus a few things.
So right this second, I'm just collecting materials to level up my character. I'm gonna level him up later, but I'm gonna go ahead and get the materials. But then I'm gonna go back. I was fighting Mob last night, and I just got too tired, and he kept beating me. I'm trying to beat him without using summons, and he's pretty tough. He's down in the prison, so it's the first form, which is pretty tough. But it's not even the hardest. But then if you're trying to beat this without using stuff like the summons, it's a real chore. I don't even want to say chore.
Yeah. And for me, I'm just gonna do the side missions. I haven't shown them to you guys yet, so that's what I will do this time around. I changed my weapons, and I'm trying to get that proficiency bonus or the familiarity, trying to up that. Changed my spear, changed my bloodstained blade. I'm trying to max out the familiarity and see if it has a higher attack power than what I've been using before. It should. So if I had enough gold, I would just upgrade my axes. I would just soul match them, but that is expensive.
Is gold hard to come by in that game? I remember the first one, gold was a deal.
Um, it can get expensive. It can get expensive.
That's one of the things I don't like about certain games is they'll give you all this money or whatever, but uh, by the end of the game, if you've really just been playing and doing everything, you have more than you need to do anything, and then you don't need to end up using currency a lot in the games. So I like it when the game really pushes the issue, like in Elden Ring, you use the souls for everything, so it matters. And,
So I went online in the game, and now I can summon a bunch of people, which is great.
you're talking about real people?
Yeah, but they're not they're not active. So you know how in the Souls games, like if you've died, like the last few seconds before you died, what you were doing, it would show the red. They're like red figures, and you could see like how this person died, how that person died,
Right.
so on and so forth.
Yes.
In this game, instead of seeing how people died, you can summon them.
Uh, you can summon them after they've died.
Yeah, it's like they're like a AI controlled or something. They're not the real people actually playing, but their character stays in the game so that you can summon them. I don't know if that makes any sense. They're real people. They're real characters created by real people. It's just that it's not the actual people playing.
So the character gets left behind to play, but it's a computer controlled character after the
Right,
real person dies. Yeah, that's kind of
right, right.
that is interesting. I've not seen that. Well, right now, what I'm trying to do specifically, I'm getting the materials to make gold. How do you say it? Gold pickled fowl foot, and that helps with your gold. I think it's like 30% or something like that, or 15%. increasing souls. So when I go to level up, I'll use that to get more souls, along with the golden scarab.
I have been using equipment that increases my soul thing.
How much you get?
It depends on the passive. There's passive stats. That's what's cool about this game is the equipment you use has passive stats on it. Like it has its own abilities, and it's random, but
Yeah, I'm
you
always.
can change it if you have the materials. The materials in this game, the currency in this game can get really expensive.
I'm always a fan of the passive stuff, anyways, just because I don't always have to mash a button to make something happen. Having to fight my dog, trying to stay on the bed. All right. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna go start fighting Moga again in a minute because I gotta get some practice in. I had his moveset down pretty decent last night. It's just he hit so hard, and then I was having trouble concentrating. I was tired.
Yeah, Moog is not easy. Especially, I remember with Elden Ring, I would go online and play with people, and Moog was always the one they would summon you for.
Was that? Are you talking about the second form though? Because I'm talking about the first one down to jail.
I'm talking about the first one
Oh, okay.
in
Yeah.
the sewers.
He just hits really hard. I was able to dodge everything, and then I was just getting a little lazy trying to rush my hits. So it was yeah. Once you get good at dodging, but yeah, he hits hard. He does. He hits really hard. All right. Let me go ahead. This game really is so massive. That's one of the, dude. I felt like for a while they were getting to where games would be like, they just wouldn't be long enough for me. I like a game I can just play for months on end. And
The game's not long enough.
for a while, that's how they were making them a few years back. But then, like games like Zelda and stuff came out where they were just putting everything they could think of in it, and a couple of people have followed suit with that, and that really works
Hello
because
again.
some people will call it
Welcome to
rinsing and
Patch's
repeating,
Emporium.
but I like it. Just
Yeah, they can come out with another Elden Ring exact same one, and I'll still play it.
I mean, I already have that one then. If they reskin it, yeah. I get what you're saying though. Yeah.
I don't count Night Rain as a Elden Ring.
No, I don't even know if I'll play that, but I could see why people would like it. It's specifically, they're trying to do a very. It seems like they're trying to be
Yeah,
very specific to the.
the younger generation, you know, the younger folk.
All right. That was kind of funny. I for whatever reason, I don't know why I've gotten in a bad habit in Elden Ring of not using my shield properly. Like I don't even mash the button. That's like why do I even
Mother.
bother? That's how I feel right now.
I just lost a ton of souls.
Oh, dang, was you at a boss?
Yeah.
That's really you gotta spend them before you fight them bosses. Got me. Come on. Got me. Yep, I'm all out of everything. Yeah, I'm not far from having them out. I got this move set down pretty good. I just got to be a little more patient because you can. He throws the blood, you gotta get out of the way. But his swings, you can block them. They're all physical, so it's not that bad. You just gotta be real patient.
I have that problem as well. Like this level is easy, but I died over and over again because lost all my souls because I'm trying to just rush through it.
Come on. That sucks too.
26 minutes. Dag nabbit.
Oh, it's going by quick, ain't it?
I'd hope to get it done much faster than that. Let's do another side mission.
Oh. Ah, I was doing good. I gotta get this video to you. We gotta work on how to do that.
If you do it to the other account, you should be able to, man.
What, to the flannel rogue?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just have to not be lazy and get on it. To be honest, that's part of it.
Yeah, it can be a pain. That's why Cooper was like, I don't want to do it. He's complaining.
Yeah, stuff like it's just like if you really want to do it, you gotta everything that comes with it. That sword, that really does just hit that hard.
I'm about to do this familiarity bonus so I can get these weapons to their max level.
What? Shoot. Wanted to use some bombs up just so I can.
Instead of them doing a roll-long, they should have done Neo 3. People did not like that game. Roll-long, it's another Souls game.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about it. I think that's the developers. They want to try new things too, and they want to, instead of just doing what's good, what's brought them. Sometimes they want to try new things.
They went the safer route.
I think that's
They try to play it safe.
The safer route would have been like sell what's already working for you, for in my opinion.
Don't go that. Oh my goodness. Okay, you go do that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking I can beat this guy a different way, but I need some materials. Alright. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's see here. Oh, ritual pot. Oh, that's
I'm not gonna go through this whole level, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and there's some things here, items that I can get, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and go down, fight the boss, and that'll be the end of the level. There's not much anyways. Not much you're missing.
Let's see. Use FP to enter a temporary state of fervor. What is that? Let's try. I'm gonna try to see if I can poison Mog, because I was doing really good just throwing stuff at him, but it doesn't take a lot of damage. So I'm trying to get a different way to, because the one attack that I got is taking a lot of damage. It's almost it's more like trading licks. It just takes too long. That's a bad idea. I don't even know how it was that. I used this potion, it turned you into steel, but I forgot it makes it where you can't barely move. it it does good physical protection, but you just can't even really move.
All that for her, for this who. I don't know what that does.
Mm.
We've got time for one more. Let's do this one right here. See, I maxed this out. It goes to 667. But this other spear, same exact spear, lower level, has a higher attack power. But the one I'm using right now has a higher block. Hmm. Yeah, the other one has a high block, like 58. Hmm. More defense. I'll go with this one right here.
Automatic.
This is a good farming spot right here.
This is a good dying spot right here.
Good farming spot. Yep. A lot of drops. Item drops. I will be right back.
Damn it. Come on, come on.
I can't replace these soul cores because the stats are so good on the other ones. But perhaps I should. Definitely can't replace this
Got it.
one. I mean,
Got it. You ever get to that point where you're like holding your breath? You're like, what are you trying to replace? What are you trying to do?
so this game you can transform and you can put stats and items on your transformation. More passive stats. There's a lot to this game, man. There's a lot to it.
So you can customize your passive stats.
Yeah, yeah.
That does sound like fun because I tried to do that myself. Like, there's just one of the things that's hard for me is in Elden Ring, you got to go use all these buffs and stuff, and there's no way to just like really just make them all happen. And then you got to be very efficient with that. But it's still fun. It is. It's just harder to be more passive in a game like this.
Right.
Boy, I'm serious. That had me nervous. I'm still. I knew I was about to die. No, you're not supposed to get that way playing a game. Where is what I just got? Ooh, I don't know. That might be a. Let's see. Bird tree, scar seal or something like that. That's cool. Where is it? Where's what I just got? Oh, bird tree's favorite. Raises maximum HP, stamina, and equip load. Boy, that's a good item to have. Well, I'm glad I was able to beat that. So if you guys ever get to see it, you actually see me beat Moog without using a summon, which that's the first time I've done that. That was pretty tough. You just have to keep going and keep going and keep going and learn the moveset. But then when you get close, you just get nervous. Let me go get some souls real quick. Let me go farm the stuff I was farming earlier. Now that I've done that, I'm just gonna go farm for now. I need to. I'm trying to get my strength up to level 31. I think it's let me see where it's at right now. My strength is 27. So yeah, I need 4 more levels. That way, I want to start trying to use the what was the name of that sword? I want to use a great sword, and just for the fun of it. So I'm going to try to use this one, the colossal sword. Oh yeah, 5 minutes left. Do you wanna talk about the Bible at all?
I'm in the middle of this thing right now. Hang on.
It's
Let me kill all these people. Bad timing.
all right.
Alright, so yeah, Bible. What were we talking about today? A lot of scholars will refute this, but a form of the scriptures has always been available to mankind, however long mankind has existed. The Bible says that from Adam to today it's 6,000, we're at the 6,000 year mark. The earth is not 6,000 years, but from today to Adam is 6,000 years. And my point with that is a form of the scriptures has always been available to mankind to get to know God, right? To know who he is and what his purpose is for the human race. And God's ultimate will and purpose for mankind is pretty simple. It is to make himself known through Jesus Christ, number one. And number two is to give eternal life to as many human beings as possible. In the beginning, in the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, you had the tree of life versus the tree of knowledge and of good and evil, right? God was endorsing the tree of life. That's what he was wanted to feed to Adam and Eve. And one of the properties of life is it propagates. Life begets life, right? If you take was that in Florida they had this thing where they, like a snake, like the pythons or whatever, or the anacondas, made their somehow they made it to the swamps of Florida, and they just multiplied.
People took them in as
They
pets,
just
and then
did they?
got rid of them because they were too big.
In Texas, it's the boars, right? The boars, the pigs. Now they say, well, the reason why that happened is because they don't belong there. If they don't belong in that environment, how did they thrive? You know, if the conditions of the environment were so harsh, how did they thrive? You look at humanity of today, humanity has managed to survive despite the harsh conditions of the world, despite cataclysms and all that, because that's one of the properties of life. It propagates, it survives, it adapts. God is not concerned about you know having the knowledge between good and evil, because if you are on the side of life, you will automatically do the right thing. You do not need to be told to do the right thing. You know, I always say you take care of your family not only because it's the right thing to do, you take care of them because you love them and because you care about their well-being. That's why. There's an aspect of it where you do it because it is the right thing to do. Absolutely. There's a time and place for that, but mainly in your heart, you take care of the people around you because you care about them. You care about their health, you care about their well-being, and you want them to be happy, right? If you're not a sociopath. So, there's my rambling for the day. I took up all the time. Y'all have a good day.